Mhm. Okay. Can you hear my voice, my friends? Check. Check, check. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here.
Okay, so we are going to begin this program, but before beginning this program, I please you all to turn on your camera. Okay. For you all ya, semuanya ya. Halo. Halo. Is my voice so clear? Okay, so my friends, thank you so much for turning on your camera. Okay. Wait a minute. Where is Miss Niar? Okay. Hello, Mbak Niar.
Hi.
Okay. So my friends, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna open this program. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, good morning for you all. How are you?
Morning. I'm fine. Thanks.
Okay, so I hope that you are always in good condition and happy situation. So, my friend, the Excellency, all of the judges, Miss Junior Krismonia Kesar, and the hidden judges, and honorable all of the committees that handle this speech contest, and respectable all of the delegation from each faculty. Okay, firstly, let's thank to Allah who always gives us many mercies and blessings, so we can join this Orsenic speech contest in happy situation. Secondly, may salawat and salam always be with our beloved Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who guided us from the darkness to the brightness, from Jahiliyah era to the Islamic era. So, I'm Nala Rahmatal Azza, the master of ceremony. I'm going to guide you to this speech contest. Ladies and gentlemen, before opening this program, let's open our great event by reciting Al-Fatihah together. Al-Fatihah. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so before listening to speech from the delegations from each faculty, I want to say hello to our beautiful judges. Hello, Mbak Niar. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How's your life?
Life been busy lately. I've been swamped with a lot of assignments. So yeah.
Okay.
How about you? You look great today.
I'm well, thank you.
Well, it's so great seeing
Okay.
anyone here being happy and enthusiastic.
Okay. And for the hidden judge, hello? Hello, Mbak?
Yes, hello.
Can you turn on your camera, Mbak?
I was wait a minute, yeah. I'm looking for the right place. Okay. Hello.
Halo,
Hello,
Mbak Kafa.
ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so sorry. Actually, hello, Mbak Niar. Actually, it is not my turn as the adjudicators. I mean, in this case, the actual adjudicators must be Mbak Hani, but because suddenly she had a thing that can be played by another one, so that's why you're here to help Mbak Niar to assess you all for the speech competition. That's why I cannot, what is that? I cannot introduce myself as me as the educator because I just help Daniel to assess you.
Okay, I see. Wow. Actually, I know that Miss Kava or Mbak Kava is so busy. Okay. So, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read the curriculum vitae from our beautiful judges. The first is from Miss Niar or Mbak Niar. So, the full name is Yuniar Krismonia Kesar. And the cell phone number 082143034600, and the email address uniarcc6@gmail.com. The address Perumbumi Rejo Permai Blok M number 14 Sumberjo Sukodono Lumajang. She is an English education bachelor and currently studying in master's program of English education. He has a big passion for improving good communication skills and solving problems. He is a highly committed and passionate individual who likes to explore new things and has a good teamwork skill. Okay, maybe for all of the delegations, please turn off your microphone while I deliver my speech. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, next, professional experience. She was an English mentor at Genius Course Semarang, Indonesia in October 2017 to October 2020. She designed a new learning strategy to teach English speaking and writing, contributed to successful student score and competition winning with 6 months. And now she is an English mentor at English Share Course in Semarang in August 2021 till present. She is teaching basic speaking for conversational and academic English for young learners, designing a family-like learning environment with variety teaching approaches. And the education, she got bachelor degree in English education at University of Wali Songo, UIN Wali Songo, in August 2017 till April 2021. And she takes master's degree in English education, exactly at Universitas Negeri Semarang in August 2021. And for the leadership and co-curricular activities, Wali Songo English Club, the speaking mentor and advisor in September 2017 till present. The moderator, so she is the moderator of the international seminar culture and volunteering actions impacting more than 50 students. Moderator of the national seminar of how to make a professional research impacting more than 30 lecturers. Successfully mentored more than 8 students of winning speaking competition. The skills, achievements, and others. The achievements till 2021, second winner of ESA speech contest at 11 Maret University of Surakarta 2018. The first winner of ESA news anchor at Sunan Muria Kudus 2018. The skills till 2021, Word in advanced, PowerPoint in advanced, Excel in intermediate. Interest 2000 until 2021, public speaking, singing, and writing. Okay. And for the next judge, the personal particular name, Kafah Visa Alfionita, the date of the birth, Kebumen, December 12th, 1990. Student number 18030460029. Permanent address Bawang, RT 13 Banjarnegara, Central Java. Phone number or email 08983504460. So for email, kafaalv6@gmail.com. Education SD Negeri 1 Bawang 2006 to 2012. SMP Negeri 1 Bawang 2012 to 2015. Man 2 Banjarnegara 2015 to 2018. English Education Department Win Wali Songo Semarang 2018 till present. Activities: Chairwoman of Wali Songo English Club, Volunteer of American Corner, English and Math Private Teacher 2013 till present, Speech and Debate Coach. Experiences: the runner-up of speech on Ma'had graduation 2019, the second winner of debate on Ma'had graduation 2019, the runner-up of speech on Ponpes Fadul Fadlan 2019, official coordinators of Jiangsu Education Expo 2019, peer teacher of WEZ's weekly class 2019, the finalist of English debate competition Jateng DIE IAIN Kudus, the third winner of Wali Songo English debate selection for IPPBMM 2020, the second winner of National English Speech Competition 2020, finalist of English debate competition for IPPBMM Jawa Bali 2021, MC on national and international event. Hobbies: reading novel and listening music. Motto: going to the extra mile. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the next agenda is delivering speech by some speakers, but this part will be handled by my beautiful partner. So for Fanny Fitriani, time is yours.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity given to me. And then, so let's begin the speech contest. Okay, I will call the speaker one by one. Okay, for the first speaker is that Muhammad Gibran Faik Hakim from whom? Okay, time is yours.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but there is something I'd like to say to all the participants to avoid anything in the future about your assessment. So I hope that every participant could adjust their camera as best as possible, because I need to see your face as well as your gesture and everything. So please adjust your camera in a perfect angle as you could. Okay? Thank you. Make sure that everything is very clear, like when you're moving your hands and anything, because I don't have to see only your face, but also your gesture.
Okay, for the first speaker, Gibran, you can do your speech now. Time is yours.
I guess that Gibran's network bandwidth is slow.
Sorry, Gibran, can you hear my voice? Oh, where is he? Oh my. Is he left? Gibran, can you hear my voice?
Okay. I'm sorry, it's connection here.
Oh, okay. Okay, Gibran, you can do your speech now. Time is yours.
Can I start?
Yes, you can start now.
Hi there, fellow youth of the world, and of course, respectable audience and honorable judges. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Gibran Faiqatim,
Waalaikumsalam
Faculty of
warahmatullahi.
Usuluddin and Humanity. First of all, let's say our gratitude to our God, who consistently gives us help, give us blessings, and of course, opportunity to participate in this event. And I really hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Okay, now I would like to talk about feelings, but before I get any further, remember that we are all human. We all have problems in our lives, but regardless of all the problems that we have, there is a way out. So chill, ladies and gentlemen. Here, I'm going to tell you how to remove the insecurity in our lives. Okay, the theme of this speech is building self-efficacy in this COVID-19 pandemic. And we all know that in this pandemic era, we feel a lot of suffering. We can see in every corner in this world, people wearing masks for the sake of common health. Many our ladies are also affected by poverty, losing loved ones, losing property and everything. Then, when will this pandemic end? Talking about it, McKinsey experts have analyzed what the end of COVID-19 could look like. The end of COVID-19 might be the point at which it can be managed as an endemic disease. But however, the emergence of a significant new variant is the greatest risk which could hinder this. Then what can we do? I'll tell you. Besides being known as the pandemic era, this era is also known as the digital era. We all know that many problems are caused by the digital. And the effect of the gadgets. And one of things that many teenagers experience is insecurity when you compare yourself with others. In my opinion, comparing it can also be done, but it depends on our maturity. So I always think, what is the end result when you are growing? What is the end result when you are knowing your friends who are more successful? What is the outcome for you? If the outcome makes it positive, you're inspired by the expert, you follow what they do, you make him a role model, that's great, that's all great. But if you don't have maturity yet, and instead of comparing them, you become negative. You feel like you can't afford it, you feel like you can't bear the cost of it, you feel like you're lacking, still far away from them. I think you have to stop doing that. Just remember that you have a choice to get what you want. So the point is that it's simple. Allah says, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Laqad khalaqnal insana fi ahsani taqwim. Verily, we created man in the best. This is the subject on which he swears that Allah created man with the best image and form, standing and with straight limb, which he embellished. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think there's nothing more to talk because we are all created very well and we just have to believe in ourselves. Now, I want to tell you how to remove the insecurity in our lives because I guess insecurity really hinders us in terms of self-improvement. Like, how can we improve ourselves? How can we build self-efficacy if we are not confident? And how can we avoid it? if we live in this era that forces us to enter the virtual world. So the point is not avoiding it, but we need to take a part of it and control it. Like in the Instagram. Instagram is not all about success and show off, but from Instagram, we can find a role model, we can find inspirational person, great people, connections, news about the world, and many more. From YouTube, we can filter the useless video, we can learn a lot of things, looking for some ideas, and entertain ourselves and create heartache. We can also watch the Corbuzier podcast, you know it. It really helps. TikTok. From TikTok, it's not all about dancing and doing great things such as like everybody do, but from TikTok. We can look for some tips from hashtag tips buat kamu or hashtag sama-sama belajar from TikTok. We can look for dance tricks if it's your passion. TikTok has everything in terms of passion. So I say, it is all depends on you. It's how you deal with it. What's your opinion about it? How you control your usage and how you filter unnecessary things. It is all depends on you. The last I can say, 21st era. This pandemic era does have problems, a lot of problems. The 21st era, that also known as digital era, does have solutions. Very, very, very much solution. So if you're not doing anything, you will only get the negative impact. But if you do otherwise, you take steps to fix it, you take steps to work around it, you take steps to improve it and make it better. You will be a better person, I guess. You will be the great person you see on Instagram. You will be the inspirational person you see on YouTube. And you will be the creative and innovative person you see on TikTok. But if you haven't become like them, no matter with that, without realizing it, you have take steps to improve yourselves. Yes, that's all I can say. Thank you so much for your attention. Stay safe. Remember, self-efficacy can be increased by utilizing what is available and creating useful things. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you for your speech. Okay, that's very great speech. Okay, so for the next speaker. Okay, for the next speaker, please welcome Zuraida Febriani Salim from FST. Okay, time is yours. Zuraida.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
I start.
You can speak now.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, the honorable of the judges, the honorable of the committee, and all participants in the speech contest. First of all, let us praise and thanks to our God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because of His mercy and blessing, we can gather in the speech contest. Secondly, don't forget to say salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness into the brightness. Before going to the core of my speech, let me introduce myself first. My name is Zuraida Febriani Salim. And the topic of my speech is the importance of mental health during this pandemic. Here, I want to discuss some points. They are the first, the conditions of Indonesia during this pandemic. The second is the situations of our mental health during this pandemic. The third is the problem and impact of our mental health. And the fourth, the best way should be done by us as students under this pandemic. The last is conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, on December 2019, World Health Organization or WHO informed the cases of unknown by Wuhan City, China. Another coronavirus was identified as a case by Chinese authorities on 7 January 2020. As we know, ladies and gentlemen, coronavirus disease or COVID-19 is an infection disease caused by newly discovered coronavirus. Most of people infected with coronavirus will experience mild to moderate about respiratory illnesses. Other people and those underlying with the medical problems like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, chronic respiratory disease, and even cancer are more likely to develop serious illnesses. As we know, ladies and gentlemen, this pandemic has lasted 40 years and has many impacted for the other sectors such as economic, education, health, tourism, and other sectors. Based on a survey done by the Faber Person Organization Network or GPO in April 2020, it shows that most of people with disabilities who work UMKM have experienced a decline in income more than 70% during this pandemic. We can see another example in the sector's tourism. The Minister of Tourism and Creativity Economic, Visutama Kusubandio, says that tourism sector was very hurt due to COVID-19 pandemic era. As we know, until now, almost all tourism sectors, facilities, and even entertainment are closed and are only allowed 50% of visitors recommendation by our government for social distancing. It's the hard situation for us, especially as Indonesian people right now. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are living in a COVID-19 pandemic era. It means that we have to be aware of our health conditions, especially our mental health. On October 2020, World Health Organization or WHO, who emphasizes the encourage of our life change due to COVID-19. Another emphasis is encouraging the countries to pay more attention about the health conditions as one of the sectors of infected in COVID-19 pandemic here. As we know, ladies and gentlemen, in fact, nowadays, there are 1 billion people around the world live with mental health disorder, and 1 people dies every 40 seconds due to suicide. And now, currently, there are billion people around the world affected COVID-19, which has infected for the mental health. Based on a survey by the Associations of Indonesia Mental Health Conditions Specialists, says that nowadays there are 65% people having depression due to COVID-19, and there are 90.36% people having anxiety, and even, ladies and gentlemen, there are 80% people post-traumatic stress due to COVID-19. This data shows that the mental health problems such as depressions, anxiety, trauma, and other due to COVID-19 are felt by Indonesia people right now. Ladies and gentlemen, according to Abu Malik, a psychologist, says that there are some impact of the pandemic crisis on our mental health, such as the first, emerging of virus. When this pandemic, when the transmission are rate and the rate to increase, almost people are afraid for sick. This virus, of course, trigger serious emotional distress, such as depression and even suicide. The second is worrying about losing a job. As we know, this pandemic has triggered a global crisis economic, such as there are many people losing their job. Of course, it can increase the risk of rate of suicide due to unemployment and also economic pressure due to COVID-19. Ladies and gentlemen, the question is, what should we do as students to stay safe? There are many ways that can we do, such as the first, we can do our activities that we enjoy. Doing activities that we enjoy, of course, can help us to reduce our emotional and our mind to the COVID-19. And the second is, we have to reduce our social media. Reducing social media is very important for us because being exposed and access information that related about the COVID-19 pandemic era. So it can make us for being enjoy of all of us. And the last is, we have to obey our health protocol by our government, such as always washing our hands before and doing activities, social distancing, don't forget to wearing mask everywhere and every time you work. In conclusion is, Indonesia will be back as usual if we can keep ourselves to don't go anywhere that are important. So we can do our daily activities as usual. I think enough for my speech today. If I have mistake, I apologize to you all. Thank you very much for your attention. The last is, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, that was a great speech from Zaina. Nadia, time is yours.
Is my voice clear?
Yes.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable, all of the educators, respectable, all the committees, and unforgettable, all of the audiences. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we know, that there are many foreign cultures have influenced Indonesia. Nowadays, we can see clearly about Indonesian teenagers having prefer foreign music than Indonesian traditional music. And I'm sure that one by one, step by step, they will forget about Indonesian traditional music. Unfortunately, foreign culture almost changes all aspects in our lifestyle, such as clothes, thinking, attitude, and so on. So, the big question is, what should we do? Silence or do nothing? With some races from the West? Or wait me to become president of Indonesia? It's not right. Well, very important world. I'd like to deliver my speech entitled The Your Role to Keep Indonesian Culture. Well, ladies and gentlemen, do you know what is the meaning of culture? Culture means life method which grow up in the society area which inheritance by generation to the generation. We are the next generation of our nation. We are the future hope of this country. As the hope of this nation, we should provide achievement as evidence that we are able to continue the leadership really of this country. Well, youth are also spearhead for the future of this nation to answer the challenges of a better future. In order for this country to be more advanced, it is very necessary for young generation with noble personality, good characters, and able to practice their knowledge. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our country, Indonesia, is the largest country's island in the world. With more than 17 islands, it is also consists of hundreds of tribes or ethnic groups, which are spread from Sabah to Merauke, from Miangas to Rote Island. With these many tribes or ethnicities, Indonesia has a lot of cultural heritage which grow and develop in every region in Indonesia. They could become our country's goal. But unfortunately, many young generations are currently mired in the flow of globalization which have negative impact. Actually, this globalization has positive and negative impact. The positive is that the technologies developed to maintaining facilitate human activities. But the negative impact is when the mentality of young generation in our nation is getting worse. The destruction of this nation, the destruction of younger generation can occur with the access of crime, drunkenness, free sex, thuggery, and so on. Meanwhile, Indonesia always needs young leaders who are tough, fair, wise, and able to withstand the strong currents of globalization. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Insinyur Soekarno, our first president, once said, "Give me 10 years, then I'll shape the world." This shows us that the role of youth is very important. In this case, youth can be the front guard in the maintaining and keeping our cultural heritage. With their creativity and talent, they can enrich the culture we have. Therefore, the main thing should be done is young generation should be educated well with good characters, so that they can filter anything they will do, and they will fill their life with good condition. Finally, they will do their best for keeping the access of Indonesia. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's take care of our behavior, build our culture, and bravo Indonesia. So that's all from me. Thank you for your nice attention. And last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, that was a great speech from Sania. Okay, and then for the next speaker is from FPK. Please welcome Anindita Tessa.
Maaf sebelumnya Kak, suara saya terdengar dengan jelas nggak?
Yes, your voice is clear. Sorry, Anindita, your voice. We cannot hear your voice.
Oh ya, sorry. Oh jauh, astagfirullahaladzim.
Okay, please
maaf
turn
Kak.
on your speaker. Okay, please.
Repeat again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Of all, let's praise to be Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has been giving us some mercies and blessings so that we are able to attend the speech contest in a good condition and happy situation. Secondly, my salawat and salam be with our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness. Thirdly, I never forget to thank the MC who has given me an opportunity to deliver my speech in this room. In this opportunity, I would like to talk about your critical role in nation building. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know how many unemployment in Indonesia? Based on data recorded by Statistics Indonesia, the unemployment rate in Indonesia increased to 6.26% of the first quarter 2021 from 4.94% in the same quarter a year earlier. Number of unemployment persons surged by 182 million by 875 million. This very high unemployment rate directly affects the nation building. A lot of human research arrested and become a burden for people who work. In effect, the high quality of human resources is the main factor that supports nation building. Then what we as the youth supposed to do? Before talk about that, I want to tell first you about what is nation building itself. Nation building is constructing or structuring a national identity using the power of the state. The goal of nation building is to unify the people within the country so that it remains politically feeble and stable over the long term. In Indonesia, nation building is essentially an effort to achieve the national goal of the nation, which is advanced, prosperous, independent, fair, based on faith and piety to God Almighty. In accordance with objective in the fourth paragraph of 1945, the law mentioned that essence of the nation building is educating the life of nation, creating general welfare, protecting all Indonesian blood, and helping to implement the world order and internal peace. Nation building involves several factors that have an important role, one of which is human resources. The state of human resources of a country affect to the development of a country are needed in various fields, and how to improve the high quality of human resources is to build the main character of their youth. Why youth? One thing which is universally recognized in general have stamina, energy, strong will, and zest for life. Gentlemen, yeah, there are many things youth can do in nation building, and I will explain some of them. First, youth as agent of change. This means that youth actually have a role to be center of the progress of the nation building itself. In this case, it can be done through the provision if an environment both nationally, regionally towards a direction better. Second, youth as agent of development. In addition to being an agent of change, the roles of youth is agent development. And third, youth as agent of modernization. This means that youth must have the ability to analyze the change time, which will certainly to have big influence on the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, those those from those from all those from all roles of youth in nation building, it can be concluded that it is true that youth is a successor to nation building. As one Indonesia most famous first president put it, give me 1,000 old men, I will adoptly rip Semeru its roots. Give me 10 yards, I will adoptly the shake of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully ladies and gentlemen, that's all from my speech. Hopefully what I have delivered, the youth will be more altruistic in doing good for common welfare. If I had any mistake, I'm so sorry. Thank you for the nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hey, thank you for your speech, Anindita. And then let's go to the next speaker. That is Eka Banowati Nurjana from Physics. Time is yours.
Sorry, Miss. You can hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear your voice.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. To honorable adjudicators, honorable participants. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Firstly, let's thank unto our God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us mercies and blessings so we can attend and gather, join in this competition with good condition and happy situation. Secondly, my peace and salutation always be given to our Prophet Muhammad SAW, the last messenger of God, who has with us and brought us from the darkness to brightness, from the stupidity to cleverness, and from the Jahiliyyah to the Islamiyah. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Eka Banowati Nurjana, a representative of Social and Political Science Faculty. I would like to deliver my speech under the title, Building Self-Efficacy on the COVID-19 Pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, know this, we are facing a tough challenge for our lives. Definitely the COVID-19 pandemic that has hit us about 2 years. And I personally would like to express my deep appreciation to medical personnel such as doctors and nurses who have fought on the front lines for us so far. The impact of this virus that everyone experiences big changes in dealing with this pandemic, including social, economic, political, and healthiness for all of the people around the world. Based on data coming COVID-19.co.id on November 20 and 21, there are more than 5 million COVID-19 cases over the world, by more than 200 people died. Does it make us stress? Absolutely yes. In fact, to prevent the spreading of COVID-19 itself, we have to spend our time fully stay at home with virtual and limited activity. Ladies and gentlemen, regarding to this condition, we need to build self-efficacy. What is that? According to Bandura 1977, on his journal, self-efficacy is beliefs in one's capabilities to organize and execute a course of action required to producing a given attainment. In a simple word, believing ourselves to achieve something. Even in this pandemic situation that all activities are limited, it does make us stop or delay doing something. Imagine if we stop just because of this pandemic. We are in the terrible stuck condition. How the future will be then? We are the young generation, right? It's necessary to increase and boost self-education to get our better life. We have to get the dream, believe in it, and faith to make it real. Ladies and gentlemen, building and growing self-education is not easy. It doesn't start from our own awareness and our attention. In this case, let me show you how to build self-education and foundation. Firstly, make a person as a role model who inspire. We will find on social media and in our real life. For example, Maudi Ayunda, who has achievement academic and non-academic aspect. Secondly, start to have small targets, our simple targets, so that we can complete our target on this pandemic. Remember, the big things come from the small world. Thirdly, be active and practice a lot. By practicing and being active in completing our targets could build a stronger sense of self-education and also more confidence. And the last, keep the physical and mental health stable. This is an important factor to hobbies that we could do at home during the pandemic. By these methods, we will grow if we do consistently. So we will be success on build self-education in this COVID-19 pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all about my speech. Thank you for your attention. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you for Eka Banuati. And then for the next speaker, please welcome Palakul Azizi from February. Time is
Okay, hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The first, let us give thanks to the presence of Almighty God, because His strength and His gift we can gather this morning in some health. And of course, don't forget to salawat and greetings to our Prophet Muhammad SAW, because saved us from destruction era to life era. And thanks to the committee for had prepared this competition. I think it's so difficult and bossy. And thanks for the judges and the participants are attending in this competition. I'll talk about COVID-19. I think you all know about COVID-19, but I will explain again. COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by SARS-CoV-2. This disease can spread from the mouth or nose of an infected person when the person coughs. So don't forget to use your mask every time. At least if you want to go to somewhere, use your mask. You get infected when you breathe air that contains the virus if you are near someone who's already got that virus. You can also infect it if you touch your face, like your eyes, your nose, or your mouth after touching contaminated surface. So don't forget to bring hand sanitizer too, or at least after you touch something, you can wash your hand with the soap maybe. To handle this case, the government has implemented strategy with emphasizes in upstream and downstream, and has proven to be effective. This is reflected in reproduction number value is 0.60. This number is relatively lower than other countries and the world too. Maybe you can compare with Singapore, Britain, USA, or anything country that you want. Indonesia become the one of the world to handle this case, the best one. This can be happen because strategic counter pandemic of PPKM. The implementation of PPKM in Indonesia is quite good, with increased testing, tracing, and accelerated vaccination. Even World Bank appreciates that. Vaccination in Indonesia has exceeded 100 million doses. 100 million doses, this is a big number. This can't be happen without the soldier and the policy help accelerating vaccination. As a result, Indonesia is listed as one of the world to get achievement about vaccine. And however, we gotta get vigilant. Don't be influenced by high achievement. We need to know. Getting vaccine, it doesn't mean we will not get COVID-19. Vaccine just make your immune be better and be strong. But we can still get COVID-19. So we gotta continue to apply health protocol in our daily routine, our daily life. Like, the unity of this virus, the unity of COVID-19 is like a chain, always related. For example, if you hang out with your friend hang out with their friends again and go on, the position after you test yourself, whoa, you are a positive person, you are infected, you make everyone will be in danger. But otherwise, if you always apply health protocol in your daily life, in your daily routine, in your daily activities, you make everyone safe. Like, we make it be simple. COVID-19 is like one health, everyone health, one sick, everyone sick. This is COVID-19. And the other important things, according to me, take care of your mind. Don't be stressed or depressed. It can affect your immunity. Your immune will be down and COVID-19 can attack you easily. You will get quarantined. If you are not lucky, you will be die. I think you don't want to eat. Me too. Us too. So, how to make our mind be better and fresh? You can play game or watch movie. There are many movies just released right now, like Shang-Chi, Alice in Borderland, Money Heist, Squid Game, Black Widow, Fast Furious 9. Lately, I watched, what is that? Army of Thieves. That's a great movie. You can watch it. I recommend it to you. And if you are bored, maybe you can play Mobile Legends, Free Fire, PUBG, or Genshin Impact, or Squid Game. You can play Squid Game. Don't play Squid Game. You'll be dying before COVID-19 infected you. Maybe you can play Mobile Legends with your father, but don't be toxic to play with your father. Okay. You can play with your girlfriend or boyfriend too, or random person. I think it will be funny. And more useful than watch movies or play games, maybe you can try to get achievement, especially now that we have been using hybrid system, like some and lesson and some our activity in university can take us offline, and like what is that, organization or competition. For example, Orsenic, you can join in Orsenic. There are many categories in Orsenic, like sport, martial arts, art, and journalistic, or you can make essay or something, whatever you want. I think there are in Orsenic. You can choose one of them, or 3 or 4, or blah, 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 blah. If you can, you will get a medal and certificate. Orsenic are divided into 2 sessions, offline and online. Why? But why? Why divided are that? Because for avoiding the crowd, you might imagine if all of the activities took place offline and some were exposed, it would be something worse. So some are the competition are held online, like we are doing right now, English speech or debate. And I hope everyone in the participant that join in offline competition, I hope you all always keep doing the health protocol. The point in my speech is just 3. Don't be stressed or depressed. What is that? I forget. Take care of your mind. Make achievement and keep obeying the health protocol. That's for me. If I had a bad word, pardon me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Gracias. That's for me.
Okay, Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you from Falakul Azizi. That was great. speech. Okay, for the next speaker, please welcome Savana Aprilia Pangaribuan from FSA. Time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Dear educators, dear respectable community, and you love my beloved audiences. First of all, let's celebrate the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who always granted us an ultimate blessing, so we could capture the opportunity with health and encouragement. Salat and Salam may eternally be delivered to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who always lead us from the path of darkness to the path of light. In this beautiful morning, let me introduce myself. Saya Savana Aprilia Pangaribuan, and I'm representative of the Sharia and Law Faculty. Ladies and gentlemen, on this grateful occasion, I would like to deliver my speech about your critical role in nation building. World history records have recorded the critical role of it in Germany, where the condition of a nation will be taken. Here, I will not talk about the unit of other countries, but I will talk about the role of my own nation, namely Indonesia. And the questions are congratulated ready to put this nation? Ladies and gentlemen, the role of it as a generation of the Indonesian nation. The first can listen from the role of it as an agent of change. This means that Intonation actually have role to be at the center of the progress of the Indonesian nation itself through the success of positive changes that can be made. The second is agent of development. This means that Indonesian have roles and responsibilities in either to launch or carry out various kinds of development in various fields of national development and regional development. The national is the agent of modernization. This means that Indonesian must have the ability to analyze the changing times that have been influenced on the Indonesian nature. So the countries which one will need to change and also which one should be maintained. We must always remember modernization is different from westernization. Modernization focuses more on the process of social change in society proper and comprehensive in a more positive direction. While westernization is the process of adopting the lifestyle and perspective of Western culture in excess. This is where the challenge arises for Indonesian youth to be able to maintain the identity of the Indonesian nation. My beloved Indonesian youth, Sukarno once said, "Give me 5 years and I will shape the world." The enthusiasm and optimism that Bung Karno once felt must be an inspiration for the new generation to build nation. This enthusiasm and optimism is very relevant in facing the challenges of globalization today. The struggle will never be safe, but the spirit of the youth of independence can be used as inspiration by today's millennial generation to build this country for the better. Ladies and gentlemen, blessed by God. From his speech, it can be confident that the good or bad of a country is from the quality of its youth. Why should I say that? Because youth is the successor in each to the nation and state. And that's why Indonesian youth are obliged to maintain the existence of Indonesian nation intellect and always be able to give a good impression in the eyes of the world. So it's not only to be all out critical to the nation. And the last, from the deepest of my heart, I take important of my mistakes in delivering my speech. Thank you for your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Savannah, are you there? Oh my God, she is lost. Savannah? Okay. Have you done with your speech?
Yes, I've done.
Okay, thank you for your speech. And then for the last speaker, please welcome Maila Aulia from FDK. Time is yours. Maila,
Can you hear my voice?
okay, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, honorable judges, respected committees, my fellow contestants, and all of the audience. In this wonderful occasion, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Maila Aulia, and I'm from the Faculty of Dakwah and Communication. Before I'm going to deliver my speech, let us give thanks to our God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has bestowed us abundant mercies and blessings. So, to do this, we are able to attend this peaceful meeting. Furthermore, let us specially send our page and salutation to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has been given us from the darkness to the brightness, from the stupidity to cleverness, from Jahiliyah era, Islamiyah era, namely Islam. And I thank the Master of Ceremony who has provided me time to speak today entitled The Character That Muslim Young Generation to Develop Better Indonesia. Here, my Muslim brother and sisters, when we talk about youth, we often read in many articles, and we even witness the great role of youth participants in developing, fostering, and supporting the development of our nation. They are the hope of nation who will carry out the shape of brighter future in this country. Similarly, they are at the same time the hope of Islamic religion will shape from the shape of Islamic teaching in the next. Maintaining the Islamic law who will safeguard the Muslim young generation at large from influence of destructive words and state of life. So, who will be leader from the next? Therefore, the youth of today are the leader of tomorrow. The youth of today are the leader of tomorrow. This statement preaches us to pay attention to the young existence in the future. Based on the fact we realize how important role young have in the future. The youth selflessly symbolize the force never become weak quickly. From this reason, the former president of Indonesia, Soekarno, has one side. Give me 10 words, and I will shake the world. What? Give me 10 youths, and I will shake the world. From this statement, we can sum up that Soekarno appreciated young people more than she ought. Why? Anyone know? Why Soekarno appreciated the young people more than Chico? Because because the youth have significant role, have great potential and great energy that we can pride of. Here, my Muslim brother and sisters, therefore, our religion enjoins us to be flexible Muslim leader for society, who ultimately have to devote themselves for the development of Muslim community at large. But ironically, in this sophisticated era, we witness the conduct of young people are always against Islamic law. We pay attention to many young people who are not aware of their education. And we'll be sadder if we see our Muslim brother and sister in this country behave badly and intentionally avoiding Islamic teaching to follow Western culture. It is very ironic. We cannot imagine and describe what is going to happen in the next step if all the young people are careless in this responsibility. We have to be aware. We have to be aware that the responsibility of nation developing and religion establishing depend on us. Establishing depend on us. In this consideration, we should be very cautious with any descriptive Western culture that would enter Islamic teaching. My Muslim brother and sisters, last but not the least, I should like to invite you to prepare our generation in order to be able to replace the old in the future. And I hope you and all Muslim brothers, wherever they are absent from bad action, and furthermore, we should develop our skill and potency to reach brighter future. I think it's time for me to finish my speech, begging your pardon. Finally, I say thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, it was nice speech from the last speaker, and then so thank you for all of the speakers who have present their speech. And then for the next is judging session. I will give it to the jury. So the time for the judging session is a half hour and more if possible. If there's means time, okay.
Sorry, what are we waiting? Honey? Hello?
Yes, miss.
So, what's now?
It's for the judging session.
Oh, okay. Should I go first or Kava?
Aduh. Yes, you can go, miss. You can.
Okay. Okay, I'll go first. Then Kava will be right after me. Okay, everyone, but first of all, could you please turn on your camera because I also need to see your face. Well, thank you so much. So, hello everyone. Thank you for your great presentation, your great performance. Honestly, I'm impressed with how good you are. And I'd like to assert that all of you are great, all of you are good, and all did the best. I just need to add some comments here for your performance, for the overall performance. In speech, remember that the very important thing to consider is that it's not how well you pronounce the word, how well you use the grammar, and how complex your words or your vocabulary are, but it is more like how you can provoke someone, how you can convey the message that you are going to say, so that your audience could be like, oh, now I see. Oh, so that's the way. So that's how you deliver a speech, and that's what it's called as a good speaker. So it's not the way you use you use gesture. Well, gesture is important, but I mean, it's not when you act too much and then you forget about your initial approach, your initial message to your listeners, that it's all gonna be useless. Trust me. So just remember, you are speaking to millions of people that do not know what you are going to say and do not have any idea about the topic. Like you are speaking something new, something new, and you are telling them to do this. So trust me, you have to do this. Okay. So again, intonation is quite crucial at this point, because to emphasize some important aspects in your speech, like the very important information, so that your listeners could highlight all the points in your intonation. So you need to distinguish intonation in your speech. Then facial expression. Well, facial expressions here is not too much. I mean, you have to deliver the message with right amount of facial expression, I would say. You know, like you don't have to cry when it's said, but at least make it show your, like your sad face. But at the same time, when you come to another information, you need to change it up into another facial expression that suits your information. And then if you're joining abroad speech competition, maybe outside, and then you will experience more, and you will learn more from other speakers about how to deliver a speech. Remember that you don't have to use very long opening, because opening, it does matter, but it's not the only thing. I mean, it's not that important thing to consider. The only thing to consider is the message of your speech, your initial approach, your information that you're going to convey. So that's the important thing. So you don't have to really consider much into opening. Otherwise, it will be too long. Then your judge will be bored listening to the opening only and not interested to listen to the rest of your speech. So yeah, I think everyone did a very great job, and that's all the comments that I would like to add. So wish you all the best, wish you luck. I'm sure that all of you here can be a great speaker one day. Thank you.
Okay, yes, thank you, Miss, for your comment. Okay. So for the next is Mbak Kafa. You want to add comment also? Mbak Kafa, where are you?
Check. Am I audible?
Yes, I can hear your voice.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for Mbak Niar for giving any comments, and also the motivation for us, and also as well for the speaker too. I just wanna add some things that I think for today's speech, you all did very well. I mean, in this case, for the one who the newbie, the what is that? The one who come first as the speaker in the speech competition. I mean, the university is it's a good start for you all. But I wanna highlight some commands in contain. I think some of you have same theme and the same topic, and I don't know why most of you use same same case to what is that, to give the message, to provide the message in this competition. Like many of you mentioned about any statement of our first president and etc., something like that. So it's kind of like there's no any interesting thing, and maybe it will be better if you start from an interesting thing. I mean, you can start from a story based on your story that will make you that will make your speech meaningful. I mean, you're not only talk about you're not only talk about the data of COVID-19 pandemic. You're not only talk about the scientists or the one who are famous talk about with the theme or the topic, but you can give the message. You can explain the message in a good way if you provide it based on your story. So it will be better if you join the next competition, maybe it's the speech competition actually. So I think that's all, and you all did very well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mbak Papa, for the comments. And then for the next is what? Okay, please please give me time because there is something. I'm sorry, it's hard to say. Okay, let's be to the break time first.
So may I have another conversation section with all the participants here? Because I'm really curious about all of them. Yeah, you know, to kill the time.
Okay.
So guys, these are new faces that, yeah, of course, because you're still in the very fresh grade of undergraduate program. So I'd like to know, what would you like to take for your, I know it's a bit rush, but I just need to know. I would like to know, what would you like to have in your final project, guys? What's your interest? What is your interest? I mean, dealing with your field, dealing with your major. So, for example, for my final project, I'd like to discuss about this, for example, about this, because blah 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 blah. So I need to know. Maybe from FIPK, because I was English education.
There's still no idea for me.
Oh, you still have no idea?
Yes, I still have no idea.
Okay. You will find it during your process learning in UIN Walisongo. I believe that. So what about others? Gibran, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you have any interest about writing your final project?
I don't know, something like based in my major. in my major, I'm Quran and Tafsir major, and I just want to talk. I just want to can do speech, can do public speaking, something like that. Maybe any final project I will gain that I need this skill. That's my interest.
That's interesting. So public speaking. Oh well, you have a really great public speaking in your speech. So you need to maintain it and, of course, improve it by time by time.
Thank you.
Yeah. So good luck. And then let's talk with Myla.
Yes,
What's your faculty?
I'm from Faculty of Dakwah and Communication.
Okay, so any interest about writing your final project?
I just want to be able to speak in public because I have a syndrome. I can't speak in other people.
Oh
So
yeah,
yes, so that I can speak in public.
I know. Maybe one tip that I can give you is joining as many competitions as you can, because it will, improve and decrease your syndrome itself. Like maybe during like a mini presentation in your class, be the first speaker, be the moderator of that presentation, and that will train yourself to gain more confidence. So yeah. Then let's hear it from Fabi. Fabi, it's
Thank
Malaku.
you.
Hi. You're still muted. Okay. So, what's your thoughts?
My hobbies?
Your interest about writing your final project.
Yeah, I just want to be confident in English speech like this, and yeah, I want to be fluent in English, so I training in this competition because yeah, if like everyone that know about grammar or vocabulary but still can't speak in the general like that, because yeah, not confident. So I want to be confident in English. So yeah, like that, I join in this speech. And so interesting.
Okay, so are you called by Fala or Aziz?
Aziz, yeah, Aziz, you can call me.
Okay. Aziz, you speak very well, and maybe just for a little correction for me, it is confidence, okay, not confidence. Confidence.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Thanks for your correction.
You're welcome. Safana, let's hear it from you.
Yes, Miss. Of course, I want to be a lawyer or a judge because my faculty is Sharia and law. Of course, I want to be that in my future.
So, what about for your final project? Do you have plans?
I don't have any idea because I was graduate in 2021, so I don't any idea. So but I will plan it as long as I can, like
Okay.
that.
Okay, good luck for you then.
Thank you, Miss.
What about Eka? Hi, Eka. You seem so quiet.
Yeah, Miss.
So, do you have any interest about writing your final project?
Pardon?
Any interest? Maybe any topics that you would like to take for your final project?
I don't know because I still confused with Miss.
Oh, okay. So most of you here haven't had any idea about the final project, and that's normal though. It's okay.
Yeah.
Enjoy the process, right?
Yeah, Miss. But actually,
I'm first.
Are you guys coming from far away? Are you coming from far away? Your hometown, where is that? Where is it? Is it far? Or it's still in Semarang? Or any parts of the world?
I'm from West Java, it's super weird. But is it?
So are you in Semarang now?
Yes, but I will back.
Oh, I see. What about, oh, I haven't heard from Zuraida, right? Zuraida haven't spoken yet.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So do you have any topics that you would like to take for your final project?
Yes, of course. Actually, I have many project about myself in the future. But the most important thing, I want to improve my public speaking, especially because, as you know, Miss, that I'm from two master education. So I think that I'm divided from my major. So I want to improve to my friends, especially that almost we are a scientific, but we must major that we must have master in English, especially because we are a scientific like this.
I know, because English is the global communication, right?
Yes,
So
especially for a scientific people like me, especially.
I agree. I agree. It's really impressive to know people outside of English education department actually have the passion of learning English, and that's a really good thing, guys. You need to improve it. Maybe you can learn more through videos, or maybe joining some courses and find the right teacher. Find your own self motivation, and I'm sure you will be greater than this. Funny? Funny, are you with us? Funny? I think we should wait for another second. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss. What?
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Is it done? I mean, are you done with your business?
Yes, I have. What is it? Collect the judging. What's it? Scoring.
Okay. So, what's now?
So we have to announce the winner from this speech.
Should I send my assessment sheet to you?
Yes, Miss. I don't know. I get it from my what is it? My friend.
Oh, I know. I mean, your friend gave the sheet to me. Then I have already written all their scores. So should I give my assessment sheet to you? Aku kirim ke kamu nggak?
No, it's okay. I think nggak usah, Miss, karena udah berdiri sama teman aku tadi.
Iya, tapi kan nilainya di aku. Gimana sih maksudnya?
Ya, berarti yang temen aku itu oke, udah nggak apa-apa, Miss, kirim ke aku aja.
Temenmu ngasih form ada nilainya? Nilai dari siapa?
Iya, makanya aku juga nggak tahu, Miss, udah ada nilainya gitu kan, tapi belum gitu tahu. Makanya ini
kan jurinya ada 2, mungkin itu dari Kava.
Oh, so from Miss Ya, belum ya. Oke, yes, you can send me please, Miss. Aku tuh kurang tahu.
Okay, I've sent the form to your friends. Fani, berarti ini nunggu pengumuman aja. So everyone should stay here.
Yes, I think yes. Or
you guys have had your breakfast yet? Have your breakfast though. You need energy.
I have.
What is that?
Me.
Oh. Why didn't I get one?
What?
Why didn't I get one? I mean, I need that small box of snacks.
Want it? And this one? And this one?
Hey.
No rice, no rice box?
No. Maybe lunch.
How poor.
What's that? There's a card in there.
What?
Oh, it's Gibran though.
That's my friend.
I'm feeling really refreshing surrounded by you guys. I mean, like, I remember back then when I was still in my undergraduate program with my friends, the same position with you right now, joining Orsenic competition. It was a really nerve-wracking moment, yet experiencing for me. So I missed my old days.
Hey, by the way, Miss Junior, in the first time, how do you learn English?
Oh, that's a good question, and that's a really long story to tell.
It's okay.
First, I started learning English when I was elementary school because I was in an international school, so all the students were obliged to speak English. So yeah, I needed to force myself in so many possible ways to speak English since then. Then I continued my education in pesantren for 6 years long. There I joined such an English institution where like an intensive English program for almost 6 years. There I had a lot of activities like debate, speech, news reading, storytelling, making articles, and etc. and we weren't allowed to speak any other languages but English for 24/7. And for my undergraduate program, I also take English education because I just love teaching. And now in my master's study, I also take English education. So maybe to answer your question, I have been learning English my whole life. So yeah, now I'm still learning though.
So your elementary school is in this country or another country?
It's in Indonesia, in my city where I was born.
So all students in there use English in their
English and Arabic, but I wasn't that capable of speaking Arabic.
So in grade 1, you use English in your elementary school like that?
Yeah. With all of the subjects, the subject area. Like we have English, mathematics, and then science. Yeah.
Great. Where's city? I forget. Where's city?
If I mention, I'm not sure you know it because
it's okay.
It is Lumajang.
What? Lumajang. Oh, Lumajang.
It is a very small city located in East Java. Do you know Jember?
Oh yeah, Jember. I know.
Yeah, it is an hour away from my city.
So that's all elementary school in there use English in the lesson like it or no?
Not all elementary school. My elementary school for particular.
Oh, berarti itu kalau sekolah swasta di sekolah swasta apa negeri itu?
It was a private school.
Oh, private school.
Swasta.
Yeah, I have a friend. He is a teacher in private school. Yeah, he told me that like in private school is every time in the lesson always use English. I don't know what when he told me like that, I think, whoa, this private school better than national school. What? Why? How? Why like that? I think national school has to be better more than what's that private school. I don't know what it. Maybe about the price or something. Private school more than better.
In my case, my elementary school offered, like a Singapore, Cambridge, and IB curriculum. So that was pretty much different with Indonesia, Indonesia's curriculum. So maybe that what distinguishes the most from other national schools. So we don't use Indonesia's curriculum at that moment.
Good.
Falahul, were you in pesantren?
No, I'm in boarding house.
Now? I mean your past experience.
In vocation high school.
Vocational high school. Where are you from?
I'm from Cilacap, Central Java.
Ngapa?
Iya, ngapak aku. Yang mencoba menjadi internasional.
Aku juga medok.
Oh, masa? Tapi pas ngomong Inggris medoknya
aku Jawa banget. Tapi Jawaku kasar kalau dibanding sama Semarang. Kan Jawa Timur.
But this is really cool. When you speak in English, your accent, your Java accent is disappear.
I know it's totally gone. I don't know. Like it has this spirited system right here, inside of my body. So I'd like to hear from Gibran. Gibran, where are you from?
I'm from Tangerang. My house in Tangerang.
So you always have no idea what your friends, I mean your Japanese friends are saying every time.
I don't know. I have no idea. When someone talk in Java, maybe it sounds like piye kabare. I understand.
You need to learn Japanese because
Yeah, I need it.
yeah, you need to meso also. You need to meso also. You know meso?
I don't know. What is it?
Ask your friends how to meso in Java.
Meso. Yeah. What is the meaning of meso meso? Kata kasar.
Yeah. Later you will learn from your friends.
Okay. I have a conversation with my Japanese friend. Can I ask something?
Sure.
Is there any suggestion from you how can we speak fluently in English? Because in this competition like speech, I can do it because I prepared the text. In other competition like debate, maybe when I need to improve, when I need to talk what I think I can do. Is there any suggestion from it? Yeah,
The thing about that is you need to be familiar with English, and you need to get used to it. You know, like whenever you can, please surround yourself with English videos, English motivation, and have some readings, of course. When it comes to debate, because we say things directly. I mean, so we need to have a lot in mind. So yeah, reading is the most important. Maybe a little tips that you can do during your class. Have a presentation. So when you have time to present something, be the moderator, be the presenter. That's all that I can say for the tips, because that really helps. You need to be confident. It's okay to have wrong grammar. It's okay to hear it from your friends that you say no, that's not the proper grammar. It should be like this. Well, that's okay because you're still learning. And in communication, when someday maybe you take English education and you come to mind about pragmatic. Pragmatics. It is the study of how people use language. It is the context. It is beyond the words. Something that you are saying right now could be different with what you mean, like with what you mean inside. So grammar, it's not important in that kind of matter. So don't worry about grammar. Don't worry about grammar the most. I conducted a research on speaking skills for senior high school students. So it is about critical activities, like this activity, like speech, debate, and also discussion. I found that most Indonesian students overcome the same difficulty speaking. Like they are not brave to speak, and they don't have this willing to speak, even though it's in the classroom, even though it is in the size of a classroom, a really small size of a classroom, they are not brave enough to speak. It is because first they are shy, and then again about thinking of grammar the most, and that really postpones their ability to improve. So all you need to do is just speak freely, speak whatever you want, as if you're the native speaker, as if you have so much idea to convey to your friends, and you need them to know. So that's actually the thing that all the teachers, all Indonesian teachers need to emphasize to their students, to motivate the students more and provide more learning activities that suitable to to support and sustain their speaking. Because you must be agree with me that in your team, especially in English, they tend to be very conventional. Like they tend to focus more on linguistic skills rather than communicative skills, right? Like during your school years, you just graduated, right?
Yes.
During your school years, all the English subjects allow you to read, to write, but there is this plenty of time to speak. So you had very minimal opportunity to speak in your English class, gitu kan? Jadi udah dapatnya seminggu, misal cuma sekali bahasa Inggris, itu pun sekalinya dapat cuma disuruh ngerjain soal. I think that's not a good way of teaching English because English is practical, bukan apa ya, bukan textual, it is practical. Gitu. Jadi harus banyak praktek.
Okay, I agree with that because sometimes when I want to talk, I think firstly very long time until I can't talk the thing I think for. Maybe that's exciting, right? I have fear for false grammar.
I know, yeah. Everyone overcome mostly the same fear when speaking English. Well, guys, I have got the winners right in my hand. So it's here. So everyone, please turn on your camera.
Yeah, we can win.
Okay, seems like everyone haven't turned on the camera yet. So for Zuraida, Savannah, Maila. Okay, thank you. So are you guys ready? So I'm really nervous reading this. Okay, so let's start from the third winner. Third winner of 2021 Orsenic competition, English speech, goes to no music at all? Committee? It needs to be really dramatic.
Mostly.
Okay, the third winner is with the score 6.4 goes to, congratulations, Falahul Azizi.
Okay.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, now we move on to the runner-up. It is with the score 72.5 goes to Zuraida Febriani Salim. Congratulations. And now for the moment of truth, the first winner of speech competition with the highest score, 78, goes to, congratulations and big applause for Muhammad Gibran Fai Hakim.
I know that.
Yeah, that's all. Well, congratulations for all the winners and for all of you who haven't had the winner yet. That doesn't mean you're a loser. You're not losing anything. You're just improving yourself. So all of us here are learning. So do not be insecure. Do not overthink why I lost, why I this. You all did the best. Okay, appreciate yourself. Appreciate every little effort that you made. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you so much, guys. It's very nice to see you. Hope we can meet one day. I really hope so. Okay, thank you. Thank you, comedy. Yeah, and bye-bye. Wish me the best as well.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Miss.
Very much, Miss.
Bye.
See you.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Hello, Fanny. Fanny, maybe you can close this agenda. Sorry, I turn off my camera because it's trouble here. Hello, Fanny. Okay, so my friends, I guess that I have to close this agenda, but sorry, I cannot turn on my camera because the connection is unstable here. So my friends, congratulations for the winner and for the runner-up. And thank you so much for joining this agenda and see you. You can leave this meeting. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you for all the participants. We have
Congratulations, Yuda, Papa, and
Aziz.
Junaida.
Congratulations to all of you guys.
You can leave this meeting.